So, once again, welcome to the course. In this, our first lesson, we'll learn how to create a background. A simple background, just to get the ball rolling. So, to begin, let's create a new blank document. You may as well name it right now, so I'll call it background. If you want to be more specific, you can say sky background. Set the width to 1024 as well as the height in pixels. Ignore resolution, as resolution is only relevant if you're working for print, say as a graphic designer. It's not relevant for monitors, for screens. So we're designing art that can be used for computer games. So resolution is irrelevant. RGB is the color mode, again for screens, for monitors. So we'll use that. CMYK would be what you would use if you were working for screen. 8-bit is fine for what we're doing. And we'll leave a background of white in there, sure. Click OK. Alright. Now, I'm going to reset these colors because I've already done this stage, but I want you to see it. So, if we want to create a nice sort of a bluish gradient, which is a basic background that's used in an awful lot of games, let's face it, how do we do that? Well, down here at the bottom left you see we have these two color swatches. The first color swatch at the front is the foreground color. The back one is called the background color. So we're going to set the foreground color, and we'll set it to this sort of darker blue, a strong blue. Now, for this background color, we'll use our color picker, which automatically appears as you hover over anywhere on the canvas, to take that exact color value that we use for the background, and then we're going to drag it down to make it lighter, like so. Now that we've done this, if we come over here and click to select our gradient tool, you might see the paint bucket tool. Just click and hold to open up the submenu. You'll see that it takes those two color values and generates this preview for the gradient, so we can see roughly what it's going to look like. So that's great. I'm going to click at the top and then I'm going to drag all the way down to the bottom. And if you want to make sure that this line is perfectly straight, because it can skew, as you can see, human error, hold the shift key. And now no matter where I put my cursor around here, it's going to keep it nice and straight. And then release when you're happy. And voila, it generates a very nice, simple sky background. Okay, so in the next lesson, we're going to learn how to add some clouds to that background. Before we move on, however, and this is important, we'll set up a project structure and stick to this because it's going to get messy if you don't have it. We'll go into our documents here, say, and I'm going to create a folder called game art. Maybe 2D game art content. Okay, so we'll keep that 2D game art content as our project folder from now on, and inside of there I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this the backgrounds folder. And inside of that, we'll save our sky background PSD, which is the Photoshop file. Okay. Great. In the next lesson, we'll start working on some clouds.